Okay, good morning. Actually, it's just afternoon, so good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing Factory Town, and okay, yep. I believe we know what that tip is already. Um, so we're going to be going through the game once again. How is this going? It's got up to 89 out of 100 for the water temple, which is the last temple that we need to unlock. So looks like purple coins are the hold up here, so that's just how it is. Purple coins, I believe, yeah, we didn't really do anything over here, but this system seems to be running okay at the moment. Seems to be pushing out a lot of these guys. And we did work out some information, so we worked out that we need a total of 200 items. No, it takes 200 seconds for a house to go fully through an item, to fully process an item. And since we got 60 houses, we need 60 items every 200 seconds, which is 6 over 20, which is 3 over 10. So we need 3 items every 10 seconds. Which this is doing. I'm pretty sure this is doing. So this is 2.6 over 6, which is almost a half, which is definitely more than 3 over 10. So we're fine here. If we actually had 100 houses, then we would be just shy, because we'd want this speed to be 300% to give us half, 1 every 2 seconds. But we're not quite there, but we don't need to be, because we don't have all those houses. So there we go. Now, where are you going? Off in the wrong direction, no doubt. And you, I'm not sure what you're doing, but I feel like you were doing something and then you stopped or got told not to do it, and then we forgot to get you back in the running. 95. So since I started talking, you've already gone up 6. So this is definitely still processing. What do you just keep getting stored on purple coins? But we're doing a fairly decent job with getting the purple coins out there. Man, berries are purple. They should be worth purple coins. That's a conspiracy, I swear to God. So what is our focus right now? Is it gold coins? I think gold coins are not a bad idea, but yeah. What are we doing over here? Can we start with gold books? Can we? You're not full. You are completely full. Okay, so this is fully backed up. This one's not, but it's producing at a rate that does not result in the barn being emptied. So, although it's almost emptied. And this is not merging how I thought it would. It's not like a Factorio splitter where you feed in the two things and then they evenly get passed through, evenly get used. Which I suppose we could do. I mean, it's not that hard to do. So what we do is we do this. Okay. So there we go. So that's going to be a bit more even now, which means this barn might actually back up and this one might empty out, because this is not doing it as fast, because this one's getting more books fed in. But anyway, I'm not sure it really matters, but yeah, I'd prefer, because if this one completely backs up, then this is not running at all, and none of these are running, and we're losing efficiency. So we definitely want, hey, the water temple. So we definitely want both of these to be used, and hopefully that means that this is going to back up, but I'm not sure. So anyway, and I think it is time to get some gold coins working, and maybe then some blue coins, I don't know. But clearly we've got enough production, and we can set up a 4th system over here to also go into this enchanter, which is Oh, it's backing up because we're not using enough books. So if we start using books for the gold books and the blue books as well, then it's going to be incredibly awesome. And we got the books to do it, and we could probably use a few more of those, so yeah. But for now, the big news is we have the Omni Temple construction. And I don't think we unlocked anything else with these. All we did was we gave ourselves the ability to build those wherever we want, the temples. So let's start with the Omni Temple. So this is going to use the same amount of coins, but a little double the Omni Stones and ton of these. Which should be okay because we added an extra barn, although I forgot to expand that barn. Probably should have expanded that barn earlier because that's been full for quite a while. But anyway, it gave us a little bit of a buffer. Not as much of a buffer as I'd like though, because this is 1,000. Although this was 800 and this was 200, so it's exactly enough. It's exactly enough for this research. So yeah, that's fine. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Ha! Look at this, all them depleted. So, that's weird. I had a headache last night, and I think it was because I played this game too much. And now I'm playing this game too much again when I feel like I got a headache. So, if I get a headache again, then we will know that playing this game too much is to blame. So, it's an interesting test anyway. So let me see. How much space do I need to leave here? There's 6 in between on one side, 6 in between on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's expand this path. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. So we've got plenty of everything. In fact, that mana brick storage is a suspiciously square number. It tells me 200 that you need to be upgraded. So now it'll go up to 1,000, which is nice. Looks like these other ones have already been, yeah, you've been fully upgraded. I think 1,000 is decent. Iron is 900. Well, we'll definitely upgrade that. I'm guessing there's 100 in here. Yeah. Not sure that you need to be filtered anymore. And let's pump this up a bit. Don't really need a massive buffer in there, but it's nice to have a big buffer. Again with this guy. Oh, and we're running out of coins. Okay, probably should have known that would happen, but I don't think we're going to fall over. I think it's just going to recover slowly, or maybe not recover slowly, but we're not going to hit a death spiral, which is what I was worried about. So anyway, enchanter, you are like this. Okay, what do we got here? So we're going to copy this setup over here, because this one works a little bit better. So anyway, and we were going to fix this red coin setup as well, but I forgot about it, and then suddenly we needed red coin, so I had to turn it back on again. Buildings. Thank God most of the buildings don't require anything. Let's get the connectors built and the pipes built. Oh, that's got an overhead thing. When did that start happening? I don't think I noticed that before. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Now, I was concerned about this being stuck and not equally distributing them, but it seems like it's okay. It seems like it worked out in the end and got the stuff delivered that it needed to. But I think that was because I really just shoved it full of recharger. Shoved it full of everything. Is that how you do it? No, we need this one to be over here. And then they all just go this way. But we have splitters. No, it's not called a splitter, it's called something else, isn't it? Oh, it is called a splitter. Okay, that's very weird. 3, 4, 5. Okay, and of course, the stamina spellbook. The gold spellbook. Are these upgraded at all? Not really. I don't suppose they really need to be. I don't suppose it makes a difference. So anyway, caravan, you go over to here. Do you know how to get there? I think you do. You're going over there. Excellent. Mate, I probably should have just... You know what? That's just dumb. That's just really dumb. So... Oh, and now I can't afford to build one. Well, that's a bit shonky. Give me some gold, please. Why am I always running out of things? Look at the red coins! 36,000. My god. That's just incredible. Give me another 250, please. Where are those meat pies? I know it's apple pies and meat stew, but I mean, come on. Just give me the meat pies. I'm an Aussie, so we love our meat pies. Wait, God, 250 is all I want. Okay, you grab that stuff and go over to there. I just want to wait for another 250 coins. Almost. No, that was about halfway. Okay, if we see 250 coins again, then we're going to just grab it. If we don't, then we can just... Oh, there we go. There we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So put another caravan there. Grab a bunch of gems. Definitely, I want 2 loads of gems for these guys. Definitely. Okay. So, what do we got? We need books now. And that's it. Let's open the barrier gate. No need for these belts to be faster because the enchanters are so slow. And yeah, for some reason it thinks it has air power, but it doesn't. And then of course we need another caravan, but we can Shanghai one of the existing ones that's coming over with the yellows to transport the books back over. And of course we've got the magical barn already set up for them, so that is excellent. Okay, here we go. Magical barn number 1. Drop off all of your yellow stuff. For some reason there's an underground circle under it. Okay. Continue to drop off until you're empty. You're empty? Excellent. So now I'm going to get you to grab all of those, and hopefully this isn't some sort of range problem, because that's pretty damn far. I don't think I've gone farther than that without actually, without having problems. Okay, drop it all off. Drop it all off. Okay, drop it all off. And we're good. They're all been dropped off. So that should hopefully be awesome. Where's that caravan? You are the caravan with the books. You don't have many, but 7 times 40 is a very decent amount. And there they come. Coming in. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I forgot to go through slowly because Of course, we're dropping them off into the barn. I wonder, we could probably have a barn for like every single building with just a single conveyor belt going over. Because none of these are being overfed. And that would solve... I'm not sure what problem it would solve, actually, but it might solve some problems. Are you building... Oh, yes. 31 books. So this is actually... This is a system which builds enough books to keep the caravan full. Is this a system that does it? No, you do not quite... Whoa, what did I just do? Oh god, I did something wrong. I accidentally pressed a button and did something wrong. And I thought for a sec that this had a pointy arrow above it. But apparently not. Base level 10. I can't remember if it got better, but I'm guessing all these towers weren't there when we started. Because these towers are just completely over the top. So yeah. But anyway, so this one wasn't full. Probably because the power. We haven't optimized the power for this one yet. We have optimized the power for this one. And we have got a bunch more extra gems in there to keep it optimized. So yeah. Okay, that would explain it. So not really a concern to really push this one though, because I mean, who cares? Who cares? Hopefully that will help with our gold problem. Let's put that there. Ready for the next blue stuff. And school. 21 out of 100. I'm not sure what I want to do about this lack of purple coins. Except to say that once we finish the research off, we will have little need of them. Maybe need them for a few things, but not a lot. That's the main reason why I haven't really pushed for getting more purple coins, is because I know... Look at this, there's all this elixir stuff. So maybe if we made... Or ether. Produced by elemental refinery. That crazy building? How does that work? Elemental refinery. Oh, ether. Oh, so that's these ethers. Okay. They're not too hard to make. I mean, all they take is a bit of normal power and a bit of these stones. That's like dead simple to make. And are you telling me they're actually worth purple? Is that what you're telling me? In the apothecary? I thought it was like a health potion and then put a purple power into it, but no, it's just the ethers. The ethers. Okay, so these are very nice, and that's worth 20. So yeah, okay, so that is definitely a very easy way to get a lot of stuff. It doesn't look like a lot because it's only 4, but you got to remember the book. The book is only 10, so it's 40% of the book, but it's way easier to make. So maybe we should start doing that as well, because we do need earth stones. Granted, we do need earth stones. And the elemental factory, and it needs mana power, but all that stuff is easy-ish, very easy-ish. So I'm going to set that up right now. Just a little thing now. If we have a look at the elemental refinery, so we might as well set this up here. Actually, we can just do it anywhere. Earth elemental. So it takes mana power and it takes earth stones. Now the question is, what do earth stones actually require in terms of mining? Blue coins. Okay, so that's I guess the drawback. It takes blue coins to mine a crap load of them. Whereas this process over here doesn't really need blue coins for anything, I don't think. Not really. Not really. It needs a crap load of gold coins. It doesn't need blue coins. However, we can easily put blue books up on the market, and I feel like that'll strengthen our blue economy even more. So I don't feel too bad about doing this. Okay, so let's Do we need to do it here? Can we? Is there a purple gems in a nicer place? This is a bit too far away. These are close-ish. But the thing is, this is a lot. Like, these are worth 4, as opposed to the books, which are worth 10. So, I suppose I want them closer so I can push more of them in. But it doesn't really matter because we can only use up so many. I'm going to keep it here anyway. I'm going to keep it here. I'm going to mine, put down some of these. Place earthstone. It requires a bunch of these things. 6. Go away, sugar. You are not needed. So, I think it has to be a barn for it to be in the shared stuff. So let's go ahead and do this really quick. How many do we need to put down? So I'd like, I guess, 3 of these. So we need 30 earthstones. Okay, that's pretty good. So we'll just leave that go for a little while. And then once it's done, it's done. 24, 25. Oh, what? It's actually spitting it back onto the belt. Oh, I didn't realize that was going to happen. Okay, well, we got to move this barn straight away then. 29? Are you crapping me? Okay, give me a worker. You. Grab one, and then go over there. And we can't tell him to put it in the barn, because then he'll do a back and forwards thing. And I might get distracted, and then I come back and there's 100 in here. Okay. Drop it off. No, that's not what I told you to do. Drop it off. Okay, you are done. Barn for 30. And I assume if I delete it, then... Where did those 30 go? Did they go into here? They don't seem to have gone into here. That's a bit worrying. I would have thought they'd go into there. What the hell? Oh, wagon wheels. Jeez, we still... I suppose we still need them. Okay, so that's... So when you delete a barn, it doesn't pull things back. I'm not sure of the rules, because I know if you delete a barn, you get the stuff back from it. But apparently not the... Okay, well that just sold us down the road a bit. Yeah, let's put the barn the other way so that it doesn't... And let's make these all omni pipes. And just let that run. It seems to be going faster because it's not spitting them back out onto the belt like the last bloody barn was. Okay, that's nice. 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, excellent. Now we might have to faff around a little bit because there's not going to be that many purple coins available for our usage, but we should get... Okay, yep. Oh, we got 2 already, and there's the 3rd one. Not enough room. There we go, beautiful. So that's earthstones, elemental refineries. So we just need mana transmitter, mana receiver, and then 2 every 10 seconds. So I believe that 1 recharge will do the job. Yeah, I definitely do not remember this this overhead grid. I must have pressed some key that changed some setting that now does that. Okay. So you, cart, which I can now easily afford because I've got a crap load of gold. It's just gold is doing beautiful. I just realized I want a barn. Oh, that's okay. It takes ages, so I don't think we need a barn to actually deal with this stuff. I think we can just get the cart to get it directly out of the elemental refinery. The route is so short and the creation time is so long that I doubt we'll ever reach this output unless the whole process starts backing up. You are my cart. Okay, drop all your crystals off. All of them. All of them. It's not dropping off the rest. Oh, well, that's probably enough, I guess. You can get deleted. And then you're going to grab these earth ethers, move them over to the apothecary. So that's a little bit more purple coins. Just a little bit more. Yeah. I'm guessing that the apothecary is going to be... Yeah. Oh, it might be fulfilled, because remember, these guys take 200 seconds to go down. So the rate this guy is going back and forward and actually picking up stuff, I mean, that's pretty decent. He might be able to fill them all up. We'll just have to wait and see. But that'll definitely help the research get on the way. And we're halfway through. Now, unfortunately, I can't plan ahead at this point. I just can't, because I don't know what the Omni Temple requires. It's probably going to require a lot of these crystals. So maybe we should do something like that. Something about making more crystals. But to be honest, I'm kind of at the point where... I don't know. I need to know everything there is to know about this game before I go to the mega base. So that's kind of the thing. So I need to be at the end game point. Whether or not I build the Omni Temple and then it's everything's done, I do not know. But so red coins are fine. Blue coins are starting to go down a bit. So have we have tapped all of the production here. That's not great. Paper is... You're running at full speed? Yes, you are. The workshop, not quite running at full speed, but that's because of normal stuff. Oh, this is backed up. This... Well, it'll be a problem because it means there's no fertilizer getting back, but... This is getting enough... It's got enough grain coming out for the grain mill to be backed up, so I'm not sure that's a problem. And remember, this is running at a lower speed. It's 5 seconds instead of the 8 seconds we were expecting. So it's fine that it's not running at 100% speed, as long as it's... as long as the lumber mills are running at full speed and this pasture is running at full speed. So these guys are all running exactly as they're supposed to be. And you definitely do not need to be a metal belt. You can be a normal belt. I suppose this does need to be metal if we put another one on later. Do we want to do that right now? I don't know. I think they're all keeping up with the books. I think we're using all the books. Well, I mean, let's have a look here. Okay, stamina. Could do with a little bit more stamina, maybe. But that's pretty good. They're feeding in right now, so that's okay. 59, 60. You can see the green bar continues to creep up because we're feeding it in. So this means we're producing too many. Okay, so that's beautiful. That's absolutely fine. Okay. So blue, I guess, because blue is starting to take a hit. I can see it going down in front of my very eyes. So let's just set up blue here. We know exactly how to do it now. Mana transmitter. Mana. We've already placed mana. Okay, I think that's always been there. And then recharger. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I always forget to put the bloody mana connectors. And the bloody pipes. Okay. Okay, what the hell did I just do? I swear to God, it couldn't do this like the last time I was playing. I just want to go over there. That's all I want to do. I don't know if I hit some sort of thing, or maybe I unlocked some sort of research that allowed me to do that. I really don't know, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... and then here... like that... and then we build ourselves a bunch of splitters. But not for the last one, because that causes all sorts of problems. You are blue. Blue books. Cure spellbook. Excellent. Now we need a couple of water wagons. I'm not going to go in there. I'm going to get 2 wagons right over here. You fill up and then go over there. You fill up and then go over there. Are you both full? You are both full. Okay, I want you both to go... where do I want you to go? Where can you easily get around? That's not too hard. Oh, apparently that is too hard because you couldn't make it there. Okay, go here. Alright. So they're managing that. That's beautiful. Now, I think... we just need to set this... open this. Open the barrier gate. I suppose technically we're going to get more gold and more purple than the blue and the red because of the way the splitter works. So 33% will go here, 33% here, and then 33% will go to both of these. So yeah, it's not quite completely even. Okay. You two. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Yes. Alright. Alrighty. So that's pretty much good to go then. This guy's already getting input. I think we'll spend the rest of the episode filling out the 4th book creation section. You're both my water crystals. Okay, go over to there. I'm not sure there's any point fixing the mana for this anymore. I think it's I think the thing that's slowing down is not the mana. Let's up these as well. So if they ever do back up again, they're going to back up in a very big way. Okay, drop off. In fact, you're going to go over here, and you're going to go over here, and I'm going to have a barn. I have a barn right here. So you... Why are you not... drop off everything in the barn? Usually it says I can drop off just specific stuff. Okay. I guess when the barn's empty, it just allows you to drop off everything. Very interesting. Okay. You need to go away. You need to go over here. So that barn will slowly empty, which is a lot better than... Okay. What am I missing here? Ah, yes. I am missing that. And now you are going to get the blue spell book, and you are going to head all the way over to this barn. Which currently is really spitting out a lot of yellows. Is it? Yeah, look at this. This one's beautiful. I think the yellow is doing even better, which may be because of the previously aforementioned way this is splitting, which is not great. How do we do this better? Okay, well, I know how to do it better. I know how to do it 100% better. So we're going to start by cutting that off. I think I just deleted a book, but whatever. So to do this better, we want 25% in each one. So what we do is... No, it's probably a bit too far. So we do this. No, actually, that's perfect. So then we do a splitter here, and then a splitter here, and a splitter here. Okay, so that'll be 25% for every single one. So that's a lot better. Because it splits 50% and then 25%. Okay, excellent. Excellent. I'm not sure if we need more of some and less of the other, but that is absolutely what I want to be happening. Are you empty yet? Yes, you are. Okay, what do we got? This. I'm going to upgrade these as well. Not that they need it, but not that they're ever going to need it, but you know, let's just do it. Oh, and we're out of coins. Out of coins. Man, oh man, oh man. Look at this. We got 40,000 red coins and we're out of yellow coins. That just doesn't make sense. Maybe we should shut down something using a lot of yellow coins. What are you doing? You're using you bet a bunch of yellows there, bunch of reds, bunch of yellows, bunch of yellows, bunch of... Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's turn that belt off. Oh, no, actually we don't want to do that, because then the problem is hidden. What we want to do is we want to say you are no longer making pickaxes. You are doing nothing of the sort. You are just sitting there with your I know what to say, but I can't say it on YouTube. So you're just sitting there with your ass hanging out in the wind, and that's not what I was going to say, but anyway, this guy. So we've shut off that. That should hopefully stop a little bit of the yellow coins being used up, just a little bit, but and these are still backing up. These are backing up quite nicely, actually. I think the air one's not backing up as nicely, but the earth one's doing okay. This one's doing surprisingly well, considering it's water, and water was always the most painful one, but anyway, let's have a look-see here. I should probably delete this rail setup at some point, but okay, you're upgraded. Let's upgrade you. We can't. Coins! I always forget about the coins, but anyway. I don't know if we should remove this. Where is this? What is going on here? What are you pointing at? It's pointing at... Are you pointing at this wagon or at the base? See, this guy's fine. This one, somehow he went all the way over to the middle of nowhere to try and gather whatever the hell you were supposed to be gathering. I don't even know anymore, but you don't need to be doing that. And you can just go away. So, yeah. So what's the plan now? I guess... Do we want to worry about gold coins still? I guess we kind of do. Now, we've had a look at this system quite a few times. And this system is as optimized as it's ever going to be. This system is absolutely flawless. So, we're not going to worry about that one. We could revisit the meat pies if we wanted to. We could try and optimize that. So that is the fuel, which we're passing in the fuel and the fertilizer, so that's fine. You have got one worker, but you don't have a lot of grain coming in. So this seems like the same old problem. We're making meat. We need 4 feed every 10 seconds. So if we go back over to here, we need 2 feed every 2 seconds. So that we're keeping up with. We've got a grain mill of 5 and 2 or 3. Grain mill of 5, 2 and 3, but we got some very crazy conveyor belts going on here. So grain mill of 5 and 2 or 3. So I'm going to drop these down to 3. And yeah, we need some magic going on here. We might as well just do the 2 there. Okay, so that's starting to get drained out. Now, this is just a 1. What was this pasture? This one was just a 1 as well. Does this need to be expanded? You know what? Let's expand it. Let's make it 5. We could also do this as well. 1k and 20. Increase it by 50%, and that doesn't need power. The Earth Booster does, I think, but this one doesn't. Okay. So that's increased the meat by a fair amount. I don't know if it's going to be enough to keep up with the kitchen, but... I mean, we are starting to get to the point where, look at it, it's 22, 23, 24, 25, blah, blah, blah. And this guy's still going to have stuff left over because he can only drop off 20 at a time. So we're expanding it, but we're not... I mean, the meat stew is 54 over 60. Here's the thing, though. Okay? If they're 100% happy, if the bar's 100% full, that doesn't mean they won't still buy it. Okay? They want to be fully green. These people who buy the stuff want to be fully green. If we only care about the happiness, then we can just say, look, we're going to not build 1 every 2 seconds. To just keep the happiness. That's all we care about is the happiness. But they will buy it more often. And if they buy it more often, we get more coins. So we can get more coins than just doing 1 every 2 seconds. In fact, I don't know if we've ever gotten to the stage where we've sold too many. Because these, I mean, they still have it in their house. They're, what are they doing here? Where's the... Look, they're consuming it, they got the thing, and they got an extra in their house as well. So, presumably they bought this one as well. So, even the 2 point second, even the constant green, we might be able to go above that. Well, not really. You can't really go above that because it works for a little while, but they're still consuming at the same speed. So if you go above that, then eventually everybody's going to have 1 in their house, or they're going to have 2 in their house, or something like that, and they're just not going to want to buy anymore. Eventually you reach the point where it's just not going to be worth it. But yeah. This is interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. Anyway, gold's looking a little bit more healthy. Blue is hanging on. Purple is down in the toilet as normal, but I'm assuming once the research finishes... we can sort of... Purple will start to skyrocket, I really think. Well, not skyrocket, but it'll start to become healthy. That's what I'm hoping anyway, so... I don't know, 83 out of 100 for the Omni Temple. That's 1700 purple that needs to go through. Plus 34 more of these, which is 340. So we're looking at about 2,000 purple coins going through. Which, I don't know, and I don't really want to just sit around and wait for that to happen. I don't think. Do we want more books? I think based on the discussion we just had, we can throw more books at them. We definitely throw more books at them. And we can definitely get the coins for them. So I say we do that. I say we throw more books at them. So let's go ahead and get that system set up. So you are exactly here. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So let's get all of the buildings done. Because we don't have blueprints. I wish we did, but we do not. And this is actually going to be somewhat annoying when we do the mega base, not having blueprints. But farm, not barn. But that's alright. I don't think we'll really be... This is one of the few examples where we'll be spilling out, because this actually produces 4 different goods using paper as the backbone. So we're not going to have a lot of this. Did I just put lumber mills there? I think I did. You actually go over here. And then we need forester, which sounds a lot like farmer. Well, the first few letters are spelled very similar. And then we need grain mill. And then we need pasture. And then we need workshop. Let's get some wells. There. And there. And the farm one as well. So the only flaw to this system is if you're completely backed up with leather, then the fertilizer stops going over. Which I'm not sure what we could do about that. Unless we start throwing the leather away. Unless somehow we say if this is backed up, then the leather gets thrown. Which I really don't want to do. We could... we could do that. But that would just be to get this one growing faster. And this one honestly doesn't need the fertilizer to grow. I mean, the only time we really want the fertilizer to grow faster is if we're running out of leather. And the only time we get the fertilizer is when we're running out of leather. So that's perfect. So if the leather backs up, we don't get the fertilizer, but we don't care because we're backed up on leather. So trust me, it's a beautiful system. It's a flawless system. Okay, so let's start with the conveyor belts. Let's start with the magic ones. We need 2 magic ones right here. Then we start with the metal ones. So I assume they need to be metal, yes. And over here, going into the pasture, that needs to be metal. And then we just need a couple for the water. And a splitter. Or a splitter. And we need a bunch of grabbers. Oh, and we need this and this as well. Grabbers. I wonder. It's not going to make a difference if I make this a fast one, is it? Because it's still going to be backed up. I mean, it's always going to be backed up. So, yeah, making that one a fast one is not going to help. So it goes precisely there. And then we have a pusher. And then a void... Is it called void block? Void obelisk. And we just need a sorter here that will sort the fertilizer. Man, I love these sorters like a million times more now that I know they actually work on rails as well. That was just like a magic moment when I did that, and it was like, hey, it works on rails as well. Works on minecarts. Even when the minecart is empty, it works on the item filter with the minecart. It makes it this whole thing basically a perfect system. I would say potentially, maybe not better than Factorio, because Factorio you can actually say minecart, go from this station to that station. You can't do that here, but you still got the possibility of making complicated systems with both of them. So you are leather. You are both water, paper, and animal feed. Then we got some grain here. And also doing both of those please. And then wood. Now, with some of these 5 people, I don't think so. I seem to remember some of them. Oh yeah, the farm was 5. But this farm is only 1, and you'll keep it up. So I think maybe this doesn't need to be 5. That's definitely not falling off. Oh, it's falling off a bit. Okay, let's just go over to the next one. You, sir. Output is empty. Okay, so this is not good. So maybe it does need to be 5. Oh, we could do that, but that would be crazy. Okay, so let's put you back up to 5. Put you back up to 5, and that'll help a lot overall. Definitely a lot overall. So anyway, let's put. So you are grain and fertilizer and blah 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 blah. You are wood and you are wood, and you're kind of stealing the wood next to you, which is, that's all right. What is going on here? That's not what was meant to happen. It's meant to be like that. Okay, farming, tree planter. Go around the back so we can see what we're doing. There's grain over. Oh, there's not grain over there. I miscalculated. I thought for a sec we could put it on top of the grain, but apparently not. Tree. That would have been a mess anyway. No, what a tree. I just want to plant a tree. It's confusing because they overlap in very weird ways. Okay, so we got the grain, and then the grain is all this. And a little bit in the front as well. Have I got that little bit in the front? I do. Farm tile. 2 there. And there's the Omni Temple unlocked. So that'll probably be the end of our episode, figuring out how to deal with that. We'll have a look at it. We'll see what the deal is. And then we'll, yeah. I reckon we won't even be able to build it. I reckon it'll be unbuildable because it'll just be too crazy. Okay, so you have to be a book. And then we have to get you to go like that. And that has improved our book production just a little bit. Now. And that should definitely result in more books overall being done. Technically, this doesn't need to be like that. Because remember, this is 2 a second, and these are 1 per second. So, absolutely, this is going to be beautiful. Although, theoretically, we could put 4 books a second out on these belts, but the enchanters wouldn't be able to actually process all of them if we kept all 4 of these belts full. So, and I don't think the enchanter could make them that fast. It'd have to make, each enchanter would have to make them 2 a second, Or we'd have to double this setup again, which is crazy. So, yeah. Gold is still suffering a little bit. You just have omni-pipe transmission. I'm not sure if I'm going to worry about that yet, but let's have a look at the temple. The temple, 200. Jesus. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this. So you have 50 in each spot. Okay. Where's my logistics block? I guess we don't have any others lying around, do we? Omni Temple. No. We only got 8, 9, 10. So we only got the ones in these barns. So yeah, that's going to take a sweet amount of time. What I'll actually get is I'll get you, sir. Pull those and put them in there. Because I'm not sure. I mean, we probably need them. We need them for the Omni Pipe. But I'm still not sure what we need the Omni Pipes for. I'm guessing it's for the Omni Temple. Or Omni Power, I'm guessing. But I don't know. I don't know about Omni Power. Because all of the buildings, all the production buildings. Let's have a look at a production building. All these Omni Stones upgrades add 40%, but I don't think they use power. Like this one uses 100% with the power. So I don't know if Omni Power is actually a thing. Like actually a possibility. You go away. Maybe it's not. But anyway, this is going to take a sweet amount of time. And by sweet, I mean very long. So we could speed this up. Mana reactor. Why did I say Mako reactor? It's because I got Final Fantasy VII on the brain. That's another game I want to do on this channel. I've played the crap out of it, but I want to play it again. So maybe I'll do it as a channel thing. Now, at some point, something is going to start to fall over with this. But look at our purple coins already being quite healthy. Already doing a really good job of keeping up there. The books, the production of books has not recovered to the point where, although this has almost filled up the belt, but not quite. See, this is working perfectly. When they both go in from the sides, then they work perfectly. If you just have a single belt coming in and you're shoving in from the side, it will only push in from the side if the main belt hasn't got something already coming down. So if you want a perfect balancer, I'm not sure if you're going to say balancer because a balancer is like 2 to 2. This is like 2 into 1. This is how you do it. You've got to push them in from the sides. So there we go. And they're not backing up. They're not. The barns are not backing up. I've upgraded the crap out of those barns as well. But anyway. And then splitting out perfectly as well here. So that's really, really important stuff. Because yeah, it's definitely, this is a 3, goes in 3 directions. And it goes right, I think it goes straight, right, left, or it goes right, straight, left, or something like that. So each direction gets 33%. So if you want 50-50, you have to ignore one of these directions. And if you want 25%, you have to do this sort of setup. Yeah, you can't really do anything else. If you did stuff like pushes, you could do stuff... No, you couldn't do stuff like pushes. Because a pusher will always push 100% of the time if there's room. So that completely doesn't help you. You need something like a splitter. Because that one will actually alternate naturally. It'll naturally alternate. Geez, we got 62 already. That's pretty good. Do we want to wait and see what this does? I mean, we've sped this up. What are you slow on? I think it's not got enough power, to be honest. Yeah, we've sped it up and now we haven't got enough power to do it. So let's boost this up a little bit more. Splitter. This will of course favor some of these more than others, but these ones are already pretty full up, so let's get a... We're not going to need a lot of these mana stones anymore, so I'm going to grab that and I'm going to put it in here. That'll keep this guy running a little bit faster. Are we running out of these? Because that'll be the problem. You couldn't drop them all off, could you? Go back and try again. Keep trying until you drop them all off. Can't. It's full. Okay, so that's fully backed up now. Okay, well I guess you tried. You tried your best. Yeah, look at the purple coins. They're just going through the roof now. This last research will be 6,000. So 6,000 and then 100 of these. So this is not going to be too bad. I mean, we'll probably save up 6,000 purple coins fairly easily. And then I'll need a bunch more, obviously, for this. But that's not too bad. Do we want to just... It's gone up to... This is doing a very good job of being fast. So we're getting 1 every 10 seconds, but we're at 540% speed. Which you would think would make this 1 every 2 seconds, but this is not 1 every 2 seconds. This is still... of course, it's not 10 seconds, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, which means that it's 1 every 6 seconds, approximately. 1 every 6 seconds, which means 600 seconds to get another 100, which means 10 minutes. Which is doable. I think we'll wait 10 minutes. Now it is going to require 100 more of these little guys. So potentially we can bone that up. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reverse the direction of all of these belts. Just in case this crate starts running out, we'll start to feed back in here. And this does seem to take it sometimes. I don't know why it went in there, because this is definitely full, so it shouldn't have taken it off this belt, but it did. I don't know. Maybe I'm maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it depends on the belt speed. If this was a metal one, would it always... So if we do this... So there it takes it from the metal one. And then it takes it from this one. Okay, so maybe that assumption I had before was wrong. Very, very strange. Because I could have sworn over on the... No, there it goes. It took this one twice in a row. And then it took it again. So this is seemed to have stalled. I definitely shoved it in. There it goes. It shoved it in. So it did 3 times on the metal, 1 time on the non-metal. And then it did the non-metal. Okay, so this is just random then. It did... Yeah, that made no logical sense what it was doing there, but... Let's just rip these down. Now, when you delete, it only deletes that type. So what we do... Supporting other... It's not supporting another entity, though. Okay. We're going to have to do this. There we go. Because otherwise we're going to lose an element. And I do not want to lose elements at this... this very sensitive stage where we need all the elements we can get. I wonder if this would be worth it. 40% increase in speed. But it takes 10 of our Omni Stones. I don't think it'll be worth it because I'm very worried about these guys running out. Although, they've been maintaining pretty well. They're doing a very good job of being maintained, so maybe I don't have to worry about that. I don't know how that 40% will work anyway. Will it be... Imagine if we add boosters, all the boosters here, and then we'd have to put in all 4 types of power, which, God knows, I don't think we'd physically have room to put in all 4 types of power, because we still need the mana power. So getting all those other types of power as well. Though I suppose we could probably send different types of power through the same transmitter. Like we can send red and yellow through the same transmitter. We'd have to be extremely careful to make sure that they don't get into a situation where you're full on red, but you don't have enough yellow, so the machine stalls, but you can't get yellow in there because it's backed up with red. That would require a very complicated logic system, or some sort of logic system to make sure that didn't happen. I'm not sure how that could be done. Potentially though, we could do it with all these compute blocks. So we'd have like gates or something, and it would let a gem through when the amount of power, like purple power or whatever, in this goes down below a certain level. Then it would let a specific gem through, and we might only need a single mana transmitter, and we just have like 5 different things going into it, and then once they come out, they go through a recharger, and then they get sorted into 5 different barns depending on what they are, and then we just send, we only open each line out of the barn when the power is low enough for that particular power type, and then it just goes into the mana transmitter. That's an interesting idea. I wonder if it's possible. So we might have to figure that out. Okay, so cloth conveyor belt. Where's my dude? Give me a dude. Can you put stuff directly on a conveyor belt? Maybe you can. Okay. Compute blocks. See, I don't understand these. Can be set to the on or off state. On, off, on, off, on, off. I'm not sure if that actually blocks anything though. Alright, there you go. So we turn it off. Not anything happens. So I don't think this actually affects anything. So let's... Whoa, here's what we should do. We should put a barrier gate. And then... we should do that. Okay. Hey. Okay, you have done an admirable job. You do not need to be here anymore. So let's move this. We can't move this. Weren't there 2 grains here before? Now there's only 1. Anyway, we've done the first. We have started our journey. So let's get rid of that. So let's compute blocks. Based on an agent that enters or exits the block. Item filter. Corn. Grain. Sorry, grain. Trigger. Enter. Okay, so I'm going to set the value to on and then off. What happens here? Nothing. I don't understand what that offset is, but maybe that's some sort of coordinate system. We need What do we need? Well, we need 200 in there, so that's still going. Okay, here we go. Logic lamp. So you are just a logic lamp. So when you... So we're going to set the value to on. Okay, a little thing went out there telling me it was doing something, so we set the value to off. And it just, I didn't click the button there, so... What are we doing here? So we set the value to off. I don't... Is this telling us what we should set the value to when it goes through? So we set the value to on. So I think this only turns stuff on. I don't think you can make it turn stuff off. We could make that, and then it doesn't do anything. Set value off. So if we turn it off, and then we set this to be on, well, and my mouse went sideways. What just happened? I accidentally deleted the thing. So okay. So if we set the value to off, and then we turn it on, I think what's going to happen is this is going to set value on. So, agent trigger is just turning on. It's not a thing where you can... Yeah. Number block. Inventory sensor. This is what I want. And then we're going to offset there. And then I want to know how much mana power you have. Let's say charged elements. That's 80. Oh, because that's all of the things in it. So if I set that to be only the red ones, okay, so that changed to 20. Okay, excellent. Now, can you tell me about mana power? Depleted water, depleted mana. I'm not sure that you can necessarily tell me about the mana power. That's unfortunate, because that's the one I really wanted to figure out. Mana shard, mana crystal, depleted mana. Well, this is inventory sensor, so delta block, timer block. Agent trigger. Oh, that was this thing. That was this thing. So if we offset that into there, it's still just an item filter. So I don't think we can do anything here. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know how we can do this with the power feeding in, but maybe there's something we can do. Okay, so we got bunches of those. Let's turn the thing back around, remove the pusher, and let's build the temple. We can finally build the Omni Temple. and see what sort of crazy things it needs me to do. Okay. Oh, God. Did we really just unlock all this research? Maximum house capacity by 5. Okay. I think this is infinite research. 25% bonus per level to recharges. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is going to be infinite research. 25%. Omni temple speed. Production speed. Holy moly. 25%. Okay. Was it doing me? Omni temple. Oh. So you haven't even built the thing. Okay, so this is a rocket. This is a rocket. We've got to build the rocket. And then once we build the rocket, we can start doing infinite research. I think. Is that what you're telling me? A special reward for sending offerings to the Omni Temple. Used for completing infinite research. Okay. And look at all these coins. My God. Okay, so Omni pipe transition. Oh, well, this is not too bad. I mean, to construct it, we need 100 stones. And so 100 Omni stones, not too bad. The mana bricks, not too bad. Reinforced planks, not too bad. And yeah, so that's not too bad. Okay, so let's get a bunch of carts. Yeah, caravans. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm gonna grab these. You gotta put them in there. You are gonna get the mana stones all the way over here, and you're gonna put them in there. And you are going to grab the reinforced things, and we're going to put them in here. So I think this is the end game. The end game is just infinite research. So our mega base sounds like our mega base is going to have multiple things it needs to do then, because look, the aim of our mega base is still going to be to keep all of these people happy. And whether that's going to be the green or the blue, I don't know. It's going to be how far we can push it. But this is going to need to be a bit apart as well. And this will probably be a completely separate system. So we'll have one system for all of the houses, keeping the houses happy. And then we'll have an entirely different system for the Omni Temple and for research. So the Omni Temple will be part of our research system. And we'll probably work on them in tandem, because a lot of this stuff, like the level 1, like production speed, once we really push that hard, we're going to make it extremely easy to make everything green. So we could have an entire system where we're keeping everybody happy on the blue level, and then we do like 15, 20 of these, and suddenly everybody's green. Like, everybody's completely beautiful. It's fantastic. So this will be... See, this is the interesting thing, though. Increases maximum house capacity by 5. Because that's going to screw me over. I'm very happy with the idea that there's going to be exactly 100 houses. If there's more than 100 houses, then I don't know what we're going to do. Because... yeah, because that'll make it very hard for us to have a reliable rails system with constant inputs. I don't think we're going to worry about that, to be honest. I mean, we might have to if we start running out of workers. If we start running out of workers, we need more workers. That means we need more houses. We might have to start doing that. But I'll aim for 100. Okay, so I think we're going to finish the episode off here. Next episode, we're going to make our good friend the elixir, which I think is probably comes out of the enchanter. Yep. Antidote, health potion, red coins, water power. I don't think it makes sense for this to have an elixir. I think they just took the most complicated item they can think of and say, all right, let's just stick that in there as well. Just to screw them, because I know they won't have done elixirs by now because it's a pain in the ass item. But we are extremely rapidly reaching the point where I just say, bugger this, we're going to the mega base. That's where I'm going, because once I get to the mega base, everything will be easier, and because we're going to fill up all the houses, we can start to make everything, we can start to really have to focus on all of these goods. Every single one of these goods is going to need to be 100% filled up. So that's what we're going to do. And what we might do is we'll go to the building and we'll say, okay, you need to be making one every 2 seconds. So if this is one every 10 seconds, then actually, I don't know, because if we make 5 kitchens, that's one every 2 seconds, but we're going to have way more than 400% performance boost. We'll have to figure out what a reasonable amount to actually aim for is, because 1 in 10 seconds is doing us really well right now. It's not full on green, but it's almost halfway green for that stuff. Our gold is really doing real well again, up to 14k. You are... What do you guys got? You got full, and you got... Why can I not select you? Yeah, you got full. And then we're probably going to have a mana stone one coming down that's full as well. Yep, you are going to be full as well. So, elixirs, then Omni Temple. But I feel like we're getting very, very close to the mega base. And this infinite research, especially the infinite house maximum research, is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. And I feel like this, we're going to get this built. We're going to see what it takes to make a star coin. Because I feel like we got to just feed a whole bunch of crap into there. And it's going to give us star coins out. And then we feed the star coins into here for the infinite research. Okay, so that's... that is amazing. Crop yield as well. That is definitely going to be helpful, because I mean, when we've got farms and they've got water everywhere, I mean, we could really, really cut down on the amount of crops that we need for a farm to run at 100%. I mean, we will not need massive fields like these guys anymore, although they do look nice, but we just won't need them. We'll need a fraction of this, and this can still keep running at a massive amount. But the good thing about the production speed bonus is that we can have one worker in every building, and if they're not fast enough, then we just get this. We just get some production speed. If I select this, it's not going to run yet. 100. I wonder if that increases every time, or if the amount of stars increases, or if it doubles or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised, because 25% and then doubling every time. I just do not know. Do we want to do this? Let's do that. Because we can do that pretty quickly. We've got the Omni Stones. We've got the purple coins. We got the writing supplies. So that'll finish extremely fast, actually. But we're going to finish off the video right here. I'm going to delete this barn. And not delete that mana thing. But anyway, next episode, it's elixirs and then the Omni Temple. It's going to be awesome. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys later.